my name is James. I'm married, I've got 3 children, all girls, 10, 8 and 4. I'm a primary school supply teacher and I've just retrained to teach English as a foreign language. When I was growing up, my sister Kate, who's younger than me, she became a Christian before me, and she would talk to me about it on the phone, say different things. I remember thinking, well, yeah, that's nice for you, but I'm just not interested. You know, I was away at college, I had my life, and things were all rosy. But over the course of about 6 months, that attitude began to change. And I can remember one particular time, a friend of hers, Helen was her name, had sent something for me to read. It was a book. And I was like, okay, Lord, I'm going to pray. So I got on my knees because that's what I thought you had to do. I mean, you don't, but that's what I, did. I was like, okay, Lord, if you're real, I want to know what revelation means. And I got up off my knees and I kind of felt like, I think he's going to answer that one. I just had this sense he was going to answer. And then about, I think it was a day later or 2 days later, I was living with my girlfriend at the time. I wasn't a Christian. I was away studying at Polytechnic in Oxford, and oh gosh, we'd go everywhere together. We were the typical college ideal couple. And so, for this one reason, this one day I went on a different bus with her. And I went back on the double-decker bus, and you have to understand that at my age, when I was young, nobody ever goes and sits downstairs on the bus. That's really uncool. And all those things are still in your memory, even when you're like 20-something. So I thought, so I would never go and sit normally at the back, but this time I thought, I'm going to go to the back. So I did do, so I went right to the back, and they have these bench seats. And I sat down the back, and this is the honest truth, I've still got it. There was a great big leaflet, A4 leaflet saying, "A Revelation Explained." And I remember picking it up thinking, wow, that's really cool. So I sat there, and I read the thing from cover to cover, and I was so excited, because well, that was an answer to my prayer I only prayed the other day, and it told me everything that I wanted to know. And I was like, wow, well, there must be something in that then, because, okay, I was never a brilliant mathematician, but I always understood about probability and chance. It's like, well, anybody else could have picked that up. Why was it on that bus? Why? So there's all these kind of things that go around my mind, well, that must have been an answer to prayer. I can remember telling my girlfriend, she wasn't impressed at all, but then that's fine. But I was, because to me it was like, wow, that was a direct answer to prayer. Well, prayer is just basically talking to God. Some people get on their knees and they go in their room and close the door. I'll pray on the toilet sometimes, it's true. Prayer doesn't have to be, or in the car, prayer doesn't have to be in a certain place at a certain time with your best religious voice, dressed up in your best religious clothes. If you're on the loo, God can hear you on the loo as you can anywhere else. And sometimes if you have a very busy house like I do, the loo can be a quiet place with 3 young children. So, prayer is just talking to God. It's that, like I'm talking to you. Okay, I can see you and I can't see him, although you can feel his presence and you can sense he's really there, but it's just communication. So, you tell him you're having a bad day or a good day, what's going on, the things you're struggling with, hopes, dreams, aspirations, the whole thing. It's a living, vibrant relationship.